kind stranger. Maya was a young woman who worked in a big city. She was always in a rush, moving from one task to another. Every morning she took the same bus to work. It was always crowded and people rarely talked to each other. One cold morning, as Maya boarded the bus, she noticed an elderly man struggling to get on. He had a cane and carried a small bag. Without thinking, Maya stepped forward to help him, holding his bag and guiding him to an empty seat. "Thank you, my dear," the man said with a warm smile. Maya nodded politely and went back to her seat, not thinking much of it. Over the next few days, she noticed the old man on the bus more often. He would always smile and say hello to her, even when others ignored him. Slowly, they started talking. His name was Mr. Harris, and he lived alone since his wife had passed away. "I like taking the bus," he said one day. "It reminds me of when I was younger, traveling to new places with my wife." Maya began looking forward to their chats. Mr. Harris had a way of telling stories that made her forget her stress. One day he noticed Maya looking worried and asked, "What's on your mind, child?" She hesitated but then shared, "I've been feeling stuck. My job is stressful, and I don't know if I'm doing the right thing with my life." Mr. Harris smiled gently. "Life is like this bus ride. Sometimes it's crowded and noisy, and you can't see where you're going. But if you trust the journey and stay kind, you'll find your stop." His words stayed with her. Over the next few weeks, Maya started taking small steps to change her routine. She tried new hobbies, spent more time with friends, and even began looking for a job she felt more passionate about. One morning, Maya realized Mr. Harris wasn't on the bus. Days turned into weeks, and he didn't return. She felt sad but also grateful. His kindness and wisdom had helped her in ways she hadn't expected. Life lesson. Sometimes a small act of kindness can create a connection that changes your life. The people we meet, even briefly, can leave lasting lessons and inspire us to see the world differently.